Teachers Day, also known as International Teachers Day, is held every year on October 5 to honor teachers and recognize their contributions to education and development. On this InfoHubIn-Depth program, we tell some of the stories of our teachers who are going above and beyond the call of duty to support their students, encourage their communities, and improve their skills. We also show how the government has been providing these educators with the support they need and deserve.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travelers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.
On behalf of myself and me being a student representative, I would like to thank each and every teacher with every inch of my heart and soul, and with all honesty, for the time and effort you all put into teaching all of us. We love you and we appreciate you so much. You are very important, and I hope that your journey is a successful and beautiful one.
Teachers are our mentors, role models, fathers, mothers, big brothers, and big sisters. Clarence Brotherson is one such individual. He's impacted on the lives of many, including one of our very own communications officers, Isaiah Braffett.
Going down the wrong path, Clarence Brotherson ensured I did not fall by the wayside. In the fourth form at the Christchurch Secondary, I was now finding my way, now trying to figure out what is my next move. Time for CSEC examinations were quickly approaching, and I was clueless. However, intrigued by Caribbean history, it was something I wanted to dabble in, but failed miserably at the entrance examinations. Nevertheless, it was Brotherson, who has been an educator for over 20 years, who saw my potential.
I still give you a chance, I still give you a chance. From my encounter with students, I knew most of the students' ability, and I knew what the things they could have, they would have been able to do. And see, even when students, you were not the only student who I think failed that initial test before you got a chance to write the exam. But the thing was, once you had the ability, once you had a drive, once you had a determination, anything can happen in an exam room. I'm personally not very big on exams, because anything can happen. You could panic and forget. These things happen in an exam room. And so, I just thought I wanted to give as many students as possible an opportunity to write, yourself included.
Mr. Brotherson, while he was no walkover, knew how to motivate each student and allowed us to play to our strengths, which allowed us to succeed. That, of course, came with lots of hard work and determination.
The things that I tried to do when I was a teacher at school, I tried to get students to understand that you can do anything you want to do if you're talented enough to do it, if you have the particular gifts to do it. And in addition to that, I got them to believe in themselves, not just to know that you can do something, but believe in that you can do it. I think when you believe that you can do something, that's when you go ahead and you progress in what you're supposed to do.
That belief that I can accomplish my goals translated to the other subject areas, and I eventually came out as one of the top performers, not only for my class, but my entire school.
I try to relate everything to life, because life is outside of the classroom, not in the classroom. And every subject or every course or anything that you're doing, it must relate to real life. And so lots of times I would take the classes out of the books and into society, and try to show you how you can relate it to your everyday life. And I think that has been the method. That has been my method from the time I know myself. I try to make it real, because when you leave school, when you leave primary school, secondary school, university, wherever you leave, you have to face your real world. And sometimes the theory doesn't always line up with reality.
The life lesson I learned during my stint with Mr. Burleson is now used in my everyday life. Because of it, I am now employed at one of the country's top information department as a communications officer. Mr. Burleson, who is now a lecturer at the University of Guyana at the Center for Communication Studies, has a little bit of advice for you.
Well, first of all, you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your abilities. I mean, all of us are given a certain ability, certain skills, and sometimes that does not. Those abilities or skills are not given a chance to develop at school. But you must know what you're special at. You must know what you love, and once you can find what you love, you must work hard. You have to work hard. There's no shortcut to work. I heard, there's a new thing people say: work smart. But I want to say you have to work smart and hard. You can't work smart; you have to work smart and hard. And so, if you believe that you're supposed to achieve something, particularly if it lines up with the things that you're gifted at, and you work hard at it, there's no doubting that you will succeed. You will, but you have to work hard, no doubt.
Hi, we are the students of Morgan's Learning Center, and we want to take this time to send out our gratitude to all the teachers in Ghana. We want to thank you for all your dedication, all your patience, and all the hard work you've pushed in with us over time. We at Morgan's Learning Center just want to say, respect all teachers!
Being tasked with molding the minds of Guyana's future requires immense support, and the government, through the Education Ministry over the last 4 years, has been making mammoth investments in the education sector, with teachers at the forefront of the government's decision. No one knows more about this than our communications officer who covers that education sector.
Being tasked with molding the minds of Guyana's future requires immense support, and that is what the government of Guyana, through the Ministry of Education, over the last few years has been providing teachers. In continuous support for teachers, His Excellency President David Granger has laid out his 10-year Decade of Development plan, one which focuses heavily on the strengthening of teacher training and education improvement.
Teacher training is vital to preparing our educators for the role which they will be expected to play in ensuring quality and inclusive education for all.
President David Granger strongly believes that a competent, trained, and happy teaching force will create a generation of nurtured minds, a sentiment shared by Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Nicolette Henry.
Investing in young people, in their competencies, their talents, and their aspirations, critical. I think we can all agree that the 21st century graduates must be well educated in the broadest sense.
Over the last 4 years, teachers have benefited tremendously from robust salary, stipend, and allowances hikes. The lowest paid teacher now earns a whopping 66% more than before. Hinterland teachers and teachers placed in the hinterland now benefit from an increased remote area initiative, which was increased by a stunning 88%. Believing in the modernization of classrooms to effectively deliver 21st century learning, President Granger, upon taking up office, decided to shift the focus to teachers, allocating in excess 9,000 laptops in a one laptop per teacher initiative.
And we will continue to work to provide teachers with the tools that they need to deliver education efficiently.
The government has also worked to extend the reach of our teachers by connecting our classrooms. These connections are now a reality because of the National Data Management Authority's establishment of ICT hubs across the country and the Ministry of Education's establishment of smart classrooms in Georgetown and Region 9.
If we intend to develop, we have to start with education.
As internet connectivity is provided to schools, more than 5,500 teachers have been trained in basic computer literacy. Additionally, 180 secondary school teachers are competent to deliver the CSEC ICT syllabus. Today, teachers are working in more conducive environment following the upgrading and commission of several new schools across the country. Their students are also on time and are alert and ready to work as a result of the public education transport system, commonly referred to as the 5Bs program. This program, which provides free boats, bicycles, buses, breakfast, and books, has made a remarkable impact on both students and teachers, allowing them to have healthier classroom sessions. This system ensures students are present in class for school without worry or frustration. With less to worry, students are left free to perform. But even before they step into the classrooms, effort is on ensuring that they are ready and prepared to deliver. Trainee teachers at the Cyril Potter College of Education are now learning and teaching on firmer footing following an increase in stipend. The curriculum continues to be upgraded, and the addition of teaching tools such as the massive $50 million science laboratory rehabilitation unveiled by President David Granger is playing a part in this process.
I have no doubt that equipment, consumables, and reagents acquired through this grant will enhance the science capabilities of this teachers' training college to more effectively discharge its mandate.
In a tangible demonstration of its commitment to strengthen STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education delivery, $1 million checks were presented to 13 schools across 7 regions. Teachers will be given the opportunity to pursue higher education as part of the teacher upgrading program piloted by President Granger. Recognizing the role of our teachers in the shaping of the future of our nation, the government will continue to implement programs to ensure our educators have the necessary training, development, opportunities, job security, and salaries to deliver the quality learning to which our children are entitled. Teachers have expressed their gratitude for improving their working conditions.
I'm actually happy about it, that teachers are finally, our voices are being heard, right? Because it has felt like for a very long time we have been crying out and no one was listening, but now that the ministry is implementing or doing all these things for us, I'm very much pleased and happy about it.
That we're happy about, and we're a lot more comfortable with the interventions that they have done.
This is just a stepping stone for many good things to come.
They have been doing bits and pieces here and there, and we teachers appreciate it a whole lot because, we're seeing that they're trying to move us from one place to another, which is a good thing. They're taking us our interests at heart, and we feel good because most of the time you hear them always talking about the students, and sometimes we ask ourselves, what about the teachers? Because if it wasn't for us, we would not have them. So we appreciate it a whole lot.
On behalf of the Telford Secondary School children, we would like to thank our teachers for their time, their precious moment that they spent with us.
Teachers are indeed a backbone of a nation. It is only right that the contributions of teachers like Riona Cathro are recognized and celebrated on a global level.
Riona Cathro first recognized her desire to care for children when she was just 16 years old. For more than 8 years, she has directed the Bumblebee Daycare Playgroup and Nursery.
As long as you're employed in a child care environment, the first goal is as the name it says, caring. Right? So if you take a job as a teacher or a caregiver, you know that you ought to be caring. So that's the first step.
Cathro further explained that teachers who work within the early childhood delivery service will have to pursue further academic advancement, such as early childhood and first aid training, to be effective on the job.
Right? And at the end of the day, we're molding the minds of the next generation, correct? Good. So we want teachers who can stimulate their minds. We want teachers who understand how their role, how important their role is in bringing that child up in the right environment.
Across at the Pleasant Secondary School, another teacher, Miss Glennis D'Souza, has been touching the lives of students for over 2 decades.
Within the 24 years, I do feel extremely happy when I see children excel, and the end result, they would have completed school and I can see them in different work environment that we consider to be very much progressive.
Joshua Cox and Anastasia Karen are two fifth form students of Pleasant Secondary who share their admiration for Miss D'Souza and the thousands of others like her.
I actually love all of my teachers at this school because they do more than push us to achieve not what they want, but to see us become something in life. What they need, they already have. They're trying to give us something, and that is very thoughtful of each and every one of them.
I feel real good that that there's somebody there, actually care for me, and that that want to see me do good in life and want to see me achieve something. So I feel very special at the end of the day.
Daddy!
In an unprecedented move, teachers were given a day off by the Ministry of Education on October 5. This move was welcomed by many, including Cathro and D'Souza.
So our teachers have a really nice event planned. So we would not be operating on that day. And we're going and have a great time.
Our staff, we will be spending the day together. We're going to have a wonderful time, fellowship with each other, pamper ourselves. We're going to Splashman's Eco Park, and we will be having fun there with each other.
I, in particular, I will spend the day kind of pampering myself, relaxing, feeling just, doing light duties, chores in and around the house, more relaxing, so that I can be ready for the new week.
Happy Teacher's Day!
Our dear teachers, your work is not just limited to the classroom. You help us in every step of our lives. You are the beacons we are lucky to be gifted with. Happy Teacher's Day from all of us at DPI. Goodbye.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travelers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.